The St. Louis Teen Talent Competition next on City Corner. I'm Steve Potter, and welcome to City Corner. Well, it's time to register for the Teen Talent Competition, and it's an exciting annual event, and I'd like to introduce our guest today. Here with us is Kate Vandewille. She's the Executive Director for Fox Performing Arts Charitable Foundation, and Yvonne Hare, who is a choreographer, or should I say the choreographer?
However, yes.
What do you think I should say? The
choreographer.
Okay. Auditions for this annual event are in January. Finals are on March 24th at the fabulous Fox. It's been going on for over a decade now. Kate, let me start with you. Why do you think this has become such a big deal?
I think the reason that it has become such a big deal is because who doesn't want to perform on stage at the Fox? It's such a grand space, and we provide a unique opportunity that many people may not get the chance to participate.
Oh yeah, what do you think, Yvonne?
I completely agree with Kate. It's wonderful to see these kids who usually are either in their high school theater or a recital at their dance studio, some community stuff, but to get the opportunity to perform on the Fox Theater stage is once in a lifetime.
Yeah, you know, when I was in high school and I wasn't a performer, I did lights backstage. But when I was in high school, you were lucky to do something like at a school assembly. And for kids this age to have an audience that size at some place like the Fox is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Is Ben Nordstrom still emceeing every year?
Yes, he is. And this will be the 14th annual. So this will be the 13th time that Ben has hosted.
He's a great actor on his own, right? We want to start, we're going to sample some videos from the 2023 competition. But we want to start with the guy that won it. I was going to say last year, it was really this year, earlier this year, the 2023 winner, Ray Strickland. What can you tell me about Ray?
Ray is such a talented individual. He is currently going to school at Morehouse University, and he wrote and composed his own song for Teen Talent Competition. And he went to CVPA, and the song itself was about gun violence and how we need to change.
All right, this is from the competition last year that he won.
Yes.
Let's take a look.
Please don't, please don't take your love away. We need more of your grace. This is the time for change. Oh, change, change. Oh, Father, hear your children, hear our call. Don't let us fall. Oh Lord, keep us another day, another day. Please don't, please don't, please don't take your love away. We need more of your grace. This is the time for
Well, Ray can sing, and the audience loves it.
Yes.
Well, mention, of course, Ray won the 2023 competition. Tell me who came in second and third.
Noah Van S. came in second, and Avery Payne dancing came in third.
All right, well, what are the rules as far as, the basic rules as far as who's eligible, how old do they have to be? I know there's a certain geographical area also.
They all need to be in high school. So as long as they're attending high school, they are eligible to compete. Kate could probably speak more about all of the schools that it includes.
Any school within a 50-mile radius of the arch, whether that's home school, private school, public school, anyone that's ninth grade through 12th grade is eligible.
But they don't have to have won awards before or be recognized in school for whatever they're doing.
Correct.
They just kind of show up on audition.
Yep.
And we'll give people some more information about auditioning, because I want to stress again, now's the time, if you want to be in this, now is the time, right?
Yes, registration is open until January 8th.
And it's not just singing or playing the piano as we saw, it's like everything?
Everything.
Yeah.
Last year we had circus performers, there was a magician that came, we've had comedians, spoken word. If you can do it on a stage in front of people, we want to see it.
Well, a finalist from 2023 is an example of something that's not singing. It's a group, I guess they call themselves Drum Warrior?
The Drum Warriors, yes.
And where are they from?
They're from St. Louis, as everyone is, but they came from a variety of, they came together as a collective from different schools.
I see, they all knew each other ahead of time and,
Yes.
and had worked together, something like that.
Yes.
Well, just to show what a wide variety of acts there are in the St. Louis Teen Talent Competition, let's look at Drum Warrior. That was great. Yeah. Tell me about Kylie McCourt. We want to take a look at her, and I think she did here's another example of how different things could be, a Bon Jovi medley of all things.
Yes, Bon Jovi medley with baton twirling. And there was LEDs.
What's her background? What can you tell me about her?
So she's currently a senior this year at Melville High School, very talented individual. And she was a pleasure to watch. It was so fun to watch her perform each and every time she did it.
Well, let's prove it.
She says we gotta hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. We got each other, and that's enough for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, living on a prayer. Living on a prayer. She's a little runaway. Shot through the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name. song for the broken hearted. It's my life, it's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live when I'm alive. It's my life, my heart is like an open highway. I think you said I did it my way. I just wanna live when I'm alive. It's my life.
Well, I wish I had half of Kylie's energy.
Don't we all?
Isn't that amazing? We're watching some of the finalists from the 2023 St. Louis Teen Talent competition at the Fox, which registration is coming up if you want to be in the new competition in early 2024. Something new this year, I know you've always kind of worked with the acts as they prepare, but I think you've gone a step further with some workshops.
Yes, this year we've had some workshops that are coaching sessions. So rather than just what is it all about, what is it going to look like, we've actually had our creative team working with some students if they wanted to sign up.
And Yvonne, as a choreographer, I guess, is that where you come in?
Yes, I mean, I get to work on the workshops, but then I also get to help direct the girls and guys in their dance numbers and in any of the novelty acts, like the baton twirler that we just saw. So where I come in for the talent is I get to help them take their number and put it on the Fox stage.
And just a real quick plug before we go to a break, just a little bit about your background. You're a choreographer for a reason.
Yes, my mother is actually very good friends with Mary Strauss, who owns the Fox, and my mother, Jerry Stratz, revived the fabulous Fox Tellerettes chorus line in 1984, and now the Tellerettes perform at the Teen Talent Show. My mother's retired, but I have taken over the baton. So,
All right, can you do what she did?
that not literally the baton.
All right, we're talking about the St. Louis Teen Talent Competition, and we'll continue with more on City Corner right after this.
There's so many reasons to love St. Louis, you can't pick just one. From the arts, architecture, and culture. An all-new development, including the Cortex Community Center. And you're never too far from great music and entertainment.
So come and experience St. Louis.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Is it okay to call you Mom? Of course you can.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I'm Steve Potter. Welcome back to City Corner. We're talking about the 2024 St. Louis Teen Talent Competition, which is going to be held March 24th at the fabulous Fox. With us is the executive director. Do I have your title right? Kate Van de Willy, and Yvonne Hare is here too. She's the choreographer with this event. And I just want to recap real quickly. Auditions begin on January 13th. So if anybody's watching now's the time, and we'll give them some information about how to do that in just a little bit. But before we go any farther, why don't we just jump into another one of the finalists from the 2023 competition and watch her, Arbery Bug, and I'll let you tell me a little bit about her when we're done.
Let 'em spin, let 'em scatter in the wind. I have been to the movies, I've seen how it ends, and the joke's
Now tell me about Arbery, because she was in the 2023 competition, but she actually won the year before?
So she wasn't in the 2023 competition,
Okay.
but she won in 2022. So she was,
Okay.
yes.
So she performed.
Yes. The winners from the prior year come back to the final show of the next year
Got
to
it.
perform again.
Yeah, what can you tell me about her?
Well, you couldn't see it in the video, but that was a magical experience.
was.
Everyone in the crowd had their phones out, waving their phone. Like, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it now. It was truly magical to be able to watch.
She's
Yvonne,
a star.
I want to ask you about something. I heard you say something off camera, if I understood it right. You were kind of enjoying watching the performances.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're used to seeing them, I guess, at the Fox while you're working.
Yes.
So is this a little different?
Absolutely, because we sit up in the mezzanine in the Fox Club, so we're kind of farther away and you can't really see their faces as much. And in rehearsal, we sit really close, so we get to admire how they're performing and things like that. But it's wonderful to really see their facial expressions and all the details up close, because we don't get that privilege. That's where the judges are. So we're way in the back during the actual show.
I'm just curious, could you give me just a real brief biography on you both, how you got involved in this and why, Kate?
Yeah, so I've been working in the nonprofit event world in St. Louis since I moved to St. Louis in 2010. And I've worked with Grand Center Inc. and Fair St. Louis, and I am here with the Fox Performing Arts Charitable Foundation now, and I love it. It's been a wonderful experience. It is magical, truly magical, watching the kids perform on stage and then watching them float off the stage after they had the opportunity to perform.
And Yvonne, you mentioned your mom.
Yes, so I own the Professional Dance Center of St. Louis. We've been in business since 1961. My mom started it way back then. I've worked professionally through the St. Louis area, the Muni, stages, lived in New York, worked on Broadway, and I personally prefer teaching and choreographing, and one of my most favorable moments in my season is the Teen Talent Show, because we get the opportunity to work with some really special, wonderful, talented people.
And I'm just wondering too, everybody has their different story, but for someone this age to have this opportunity, some of them must go on to greater things in show. Not everybody, I'm sure, but that must happen.
Oh, absolutely. Like I mentioned earlier, Ray Strickland, he is a freshman at Morehouse College this year. Noah Van Ness, he was our second place winner, and he is at Carnegie Mellon this year.
But what about from years past? Does anybody jump to mind? Like, is there somebody on Broadway or?
Not specifically on Broadway, but definitely working in the industry. Several of our competitors have been on The Voice, other vocal competitions, things like that, and done very, very well. Aubrey is currently at Webster University, but she's recorded some songs. It's a future that I believe the Teen Talent Show can give them a little bit of a leg up.
All right, we have a dancer we want to take a look at. Tell me about, is it Seisho Bhutani?
Yes. So it's a traditional Indian dancer.
And is she Indian?
Yes.
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 Mm-hmm. And what can you tell me about her?
She choreographed it herself,
Yes.
correct? Yes.
Yes, she choreographed it herself, and this year she is a senior at Clayton High School.
Well, it's a good example of the variety of different kinds of acts that are
Absolutely.
eligible to do this, so why don't we watch? Well, not only was the dancing great, but that outfit.
Oh, yes.
It reminds me of something you said before. I know you talked about the workshops, and you work with these people between the auditions and the final performance. So whether it's singing or dancing, I imagine she didn't have that in her closet. Would that outfit, costume may have been something you helped her with too?
That was actually Seisha's.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's Seisha's, but we do help everyone get appropriate costuming for the final show.
Okay. Let's go over some things real quickly then. Let's review who's eligible. I know it's high school students within the 50-mile radius. Are there anything else people should know about that?
I don't think so.
Okay. So auditions are coming up in January. What does someone have to do to be able to audition?
In order to audition, all you have to do is register. So you can go to our website at stlteentalent.org, look through all the information that we have. Any question that you can imagine, we have on our website, and you sign up, and we will touch base with you, make sure we have all the equipment you need for the first audition, and then we take it from there.
And I know this is just going to be a general question, but how many people generally, how many finalists do you end up with, and how many people audition to begin with?
How many acts do we normally end up with? Somewhere between 12 and 16.
Yes, for the show, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it starts out with anywhere from
100 to 200 acts.
And as a choreographer, we just saw a dancer, I'm sure you help with that, but choreography means other things too. Do you help a singer with choreography as far as how to move? And
Absolutely, yep. So I choreographed the opening of the show and the opening of Act 2 with the Tellerettes, and then as far as the talent goes, I restage their choreography and adjust things. So you'll see on the videos, we have stairs, we have platforms, going from just doing a dance act or a novelty act like a juggler or something like that. They need special staging, and the Fox is cavernous. It's a 50 feet long stage.
Yeah.
It's 30 feet deep. They can get lost up there if it's not done properly.
Right.
So I get to do that.
Okay, how about the judging? How does that work? Who are the judges, and what can you tell me about the judging process?
The judges are professional performing arts people all throughout St. Louis, and everyone is judged by experts in their field. So if you're a vocalist, you're being judged by vocalists that are currently working within the vocal community of performing arts in St. Louis.
So there are a couple of rounds of auditions. So does that mean you audition and then you make it to the second round of auditions? And then you kind of wire it down?
Yeah, so there's the preliminary rounds, the semifinal rounds, and then the final round is at the Fox.
I wanted to ask you about, you give out a bunch of awards too. We don't have time to go through all of them, but I wanted to ask you about one of them, the MVP award. I have a name written down, Noah Van Ness.
Yes, Noah Van Ness won it in 2023, but the MVP award is the Most Valuable Performer award. And that's everyone that from folks on the creative team to the performers themselves vote on who they believe deserves that prize. And it has everything to do with whether they're friendly and easy to work with, or just having friends, making new friends and relationships, which is a big part of the organization.
And I know there are a lot of other things in the couple of seconds we have remaining, I'm not sure, but maybe just comment on a couple of them. You have Kids Night at the Fabulous Fox?
Kids Night at the Fabulous Fox, as well as Broadway master classes, and High School Musical Theater Awards and educational encores at shows at the Fox.
And what is all that?
So the educational encore is a talkback with the performers from the production that's on stage at the Fox. That's a really great opportunity for guests at the Fox to have an interaction with Broadway performers.
Okay, in 10 seconds, what do you want to say to some young person watching right now?
We want to make sure that you feel comfortable and your best self when you're coming on stage, and we want you to succeed. So come on out, and we would love to have you.
Kate, Ivana, it's so great that you came. I'm so excited. Can't wait till March 24th of 2024. And I'm sure this is going to go on for eternity, the St. Louis Teen Talent Competitions. What a great asset and way to help and encourage young people.
Absolutely.
It makes us old people feel good too. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
It's the 2024 St. Louis Teen Talent Competition. There's the information. Go to stlteentalent.org. Registration opens on January 8th. I'm Steve Potter. That's all the time we have for City Corner. Thanks for watching. We'll see you at the Fabulous Fox next year. Bye.